What's up, everybody? How are you doing? It is time for episode 13 of season 2 of the Daps and Pound Show. Dobie, what are we going to talk about today?
The one and only J. Cole surprised us with KOD. So we're going to be reviewing that album. How do we feel about it? Was it all hype?
Yeah.
Was it no substance?
Yeah.
Was it all substance?
Oh.
We'll let you know. So stay tuned for that. We'll also be reviewing some singles by Ariana Grande, new Khalid, OTW featuring Ty Dolla $ign and Black, which we are
amazing
ecstatic about. It's so good. And then also we're going to be giving you for the first time a premiere.
The world premiere.
Yeah, it's
this
crazy.
is the world premiere. This is the debut of REEB, our good friend James. This is REEB Good Pill. It's coming right at the end of this episode.
Yeah, so make sure you guys check that out. Listen to that single. So we're super proud of him, and we hope you guys enjoy that. We do a little NBA talk. We do a little bit of like childhood talk during our good, bad, bad. There's just
Marble talk.
marbles. So yeah, that's definitely what's going on here. So you guys enjoy.
Yeah.
Two mics, two friends, one show, let's go. Two mics, two friends, one show, let's go. Let's go, yeah. Two mics, two friends, one show, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Two mics, two friends, one show, let's go. The Daps and Pound show. This is the Daps and Pound show. Yeah, you know.
Oh, hello. What's up? We are here. Why are you laughing already? Guys, it is
intro.
episode 13
Boom.
of season 2.
Uno, dos.
My name is Mauki. To my left, we have
D-O-B-Y. Dobie.
This is two mics
Two friends.
and one show.
The Daps and Pound Show.
What's up, man?
Dude, we're living life today.
We
The
are
weather's
living
getting
life.
better. Our feelings and emotions are getting better, right?
I mean, I think
Because
so.
of the weather.
I can
That's
go to
a
therapy
thing,
this
right?
week, so yeah.
Hey,
think so.
okay.
Guys, we are here. We are finally here. I feel like it's been forever since we dropped, even though we just dropped last week. I don't know why I feel that way.
Yeah, it
I
does
don't
feel
know,
like a long
but
time.
It feels like it's been a bit. We are super happy to be here. Guys, we have a lot to talk about today. We have new music to discuss with you guys. Dobie's going to go over 101 conversation starters for couples. And we're just going to jibber jab. We're just going to shoot the stuff, as they say. We're just going to let it fly. Also really excited. We have the debut.
That was weird.
What?
Like, I'm concerned for my health.
What?
Like, I did those noises, right?
Yeah.
And like, I got a taste in my mouth that tasted like fresh
Gunpowder?
grass clippings.
Okay, there's a lot to break down here.
Dude, I'm so...
First of all,
Like...
why do you know what fresh grass clippings
No,
taste
okay,
like?
so you know it's like when you smell something
Okay, you can taste it.
and then you feel like you can taste it?
Yeah.
The taste in my mouth had the same sensation of smelling like fresh grass clippings after you mow a lawn. That
Why
was
is
weird.
that?
Dude, that's why I had to say something, because I was like, this is bizarre. We're off to an interesting start
It's going to be
already.
a great episode, guys. We have the debut of Good Pill. So our good friend REEB is dropping Good Pill. It's his brand new single off his upcoming project. We're super excited to debut it. It actually comes out April 25th. So you guys get to hear it a full day before it comes out. Special debut for you guys. Shout out to REEB. He's been working really hard for some years now, trying to perfect a sound. He was in Chicago. He moved out to Cali, and right now he's working with some really good writers and really good teams out there to help him live his dream. So, you know, we talk so much about going for it, and he's somebody that went for it. So shout out to James, our guy. That is going to come at the end of the episode. We are going to play Good Pill for the very first time ever. This has never been played ever. First time ever. We're going to play Good Pill. So be on the lookout for that. But we start the show just like any other episode. That is with our good, bad. Good, bad. Dobie, what you got?
Good, bad. Ladies and gentlemen, last night had elite dinner, which was
What?
fun. Lexus elite dinner.
Okay.
I did just say elite dinner.
Now, I thought you said leak, and I was like,
Oh,
that doesn't sound appetizing.
so
Elite
had
is
that.
better.
So that was basically because the previous year we had such a good job, and only a certain amount of Lexus stores get that. So we went to the Lariat Steakhouse and
Lariat's
got
good.
22-ounce ribeyes for free.
Ooh.
So best believe
It's the best price.
I'm balling.
Swoosh. I love
I'm
that. I
balling.
love that song.
And I have leftovers, so we're gonna eat that later.
Get
That'll
it.
be good. And they gave us the apples from Rocky Mountain Chocolate Factory, so that's a win-win all around. So that was fun. I also God of War came out, which is a brand new PS4 game
yeah.
that is heavily based on story compared to the previous 3 God of Wars. And I've been playing that game. I rented it, and it's great. And you know what I learned? It's only multiplayer games that really get me mad. Like, I'm just playing this game. I'm
So
enjoying
like
life.
the story run, like solos, you're good.
Yeah, it's because I'm competitive and I'm losing against other people. You know what I mean? Like, I'm letting my team down. I'm letting myself down. Anyways, I just think it's interesting how I've kind of noticed that where single player games, like, I've died multiple times, but I'm not, like, mad about it. It's just like, yeah, whatever.
I think if I were into gaming, it would be the good old FPSs that would get me.
That's what they are, yeah. The FPSs are frustrating. So, yeah, doing that, playing that game when I can. I'm only running it for like 5 days. I think I have like 7 hours into it, but super awesome. Love it. Looks great. Game is gorgeous. So that's a good on our side. And then bad, I would say that I'm trying to just not feel tired all the time. But I'm like waking up earlier to like not feel tired at work all the time. I don't know. I just feel like I'm just always fatigued as of late, which is not fun. Other than that, I mean, there's not a whole lot of like bad. There's just not a whole lot of bad. We're just living life out here, and
That's good, though.
shaking and moving. And then my bosses are really trying to encourage me to keep me going, keep me doing things at Lexus. So I mean,
It's
we're out
always
here.
good to have bosses support too.
Oh yeah,
That
100%. So
That's good, man.
yeah, I'm trying to think. I mean, that's pretty much it, man. Still playing Dragon Ball Super, the card game.
Okay.
That's been fun. Enjoying that.
How often do you go like meet up and play that game with people?
So it just depends. Like on Saturdays, they have stuff that goes on for it. That's like usually the Dragon Ball Super day. But I went last Saturday. No, the last 2 Saturdays I haven't been able to go just because stuff has come up. But on Tuesdays, my day off, I try to go up there. And like last Tuesday, I went up there and we played for like 4 hours. So getting used to that community and stuff like that, they're really welcoming. So that's been fun. It's just nice to get into something different, you know?
Yeah.
And like opening up booster packs, bro. I don't know if you ever gotten those. No, you said you only collected it to sell,
Yeah,
right?
I
You were
sold 'em.
hustling them.
I sold them.
You can still hustle cards now.
I don't think I would have the time to do it, and I don't know the market anymore. There was like, when Pokemon cards came out, it was like just everyone wanted them. Like it was like when it first hit.
Yeah.
in America.
Anything shiny, you were like, it's money.
Yeah,
bro.
I was like, oh, it's the hologram. Let's go for it. Mm-hmm. Charizard. I
Did you
remember
pull a Charizard?
there was a time where Charizard was very hard to find.
Right. Yeah. Did you pull one?
Yeah, I sold it.
You pulled a Charizard.
I
out of a
promise you.
booster
I
pack.
promise you. Might have sold it to Tyler Kugler. Yeah.
No way.
Yep.
Dude, I had a trade for mine. That sucks.
What's funny is I didn't know. Like
So did he get a steal?
probably I think I was doing like $8 a card
He bought
that time.
a Charizard for $8.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
See, my dad was too invested in it, so like, I
mean,
remember I
that's-
made a bad. I was gonna make a bad trade, and my dad was like, "No, son." It's
See,
because of value of this.
I shout out to parents like that though, because they get it and they invest in what the kid is doing, and that's awesome. Now, my parents were like that about like Beanie Babies.
Yeah, 100%.
Beanie
Same.
Babies,
Yeah.
they knew exactly which one was worth what. They knew when the next drop
Dude, that
was.
crazy. Everybody was into Beanie Babies. Then.
Damn. And like, you don't, I mean, it's, if we're talking to people born in like 96 or something, you don't get what we're saying. But like, if it sounds weird that people actually like traded those and bought those from off of people, but
Bears,
they did,
bro.
trust me.
The
Trust me,
Bears.
they did.
The lineup of bears.
Oh my gosh.
Dude,
that
wasn't
was
there
nuts.
like a Mark McGuire bear too? You remember that? There was like
McGuire
an
bear
STL.
that was nuts.
Yeah.
Like at the height of the Sosa McGuire thing.
Yeah, there was some like athlete bears.
There was, I remember when the Cardinal itself came out. That was crazy. I remember my favorite one, the Dobie dog.
October, you know that is
That's my favorite one.
The birthday of that one is October like 9th, which is a day after my
yours.
birthday. Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah. That's my favorite Beanie Baby of all time, though. I don't know why.
Swag.
Because I had it forever before I knew you, dude.
God
it was so
gonna
weird.
give you another Dobie.
I know, and bro, I'm telling you, when that was my very first Beanie Baby. That's probably why it's my favorite. And I played with it like it was a toy or something.
Right.
And I got a hole in it. I've told you this, I think. I got a hole in it, and it started bleeding out. And
all the little white pebbles.
Yeah, I went to my dad. I was like, fix it. So he like stitched it together, but it never quite felt the same. And I always played rough with it. I had a Hulk Hogan action figure that I don't know what kind of match I was having, but I would just like collide them, and he had little sharp elbows and stuff, and like it would break open, and then one day it burst open to the point where surgery wouldn't work. They tried everything they could. Time of death. They did it, right? So it died, and then Dobie came into my life, and he got me my second one.
What other like kid game did you used to play? So like we actually used to have also Beanie Baby Wars, where we would just have we had 2 beds, right? And we'd literally just throw Beanie Babies at each other. Like that was one thing that we did. Another thing that I find interesting, we used to collect figurines, whatever it may be, Dragon Ball characters, Pokemon little figurines, or anything like that. But what we would do, game wise, okay, what we would do is we would line them up, and we had this like gun, this orange gun, where it was like these little yellow pellets that you put in, right, and you pull this mechanism back. And it's like air, so it shoots it out. Yeah. And we would play target practice with these.
The Beanie Babies.
No, not the Beanie Babies. The little action figures. Because Beanie Babies wouldn't tip over. Because it was just a little white, like yellow pellet. But we used to do that all the time.
We used to do something similar like that to marbles. Me and my sister were like big into marbles. I have a marble chest. Like I have a chest like, bro, it is a little shorter than this table. Yeah. And it's full of marbles. Like if you go to like the Cracker Barrel.
What did you do with the marbles?
We shot them. We played. We created a marble game with a point system.
Get ready for my marble game.
We put the marbles. We almost played pool. We put the marbles in a big circle, right? Okay. And then you take your 2 thumbs like this, and boom, and like you shoot them, and then the marble would go into the stack of marbles, and they would all whatever. However hard you hit it, more would go out. Whoever had the most 2-tone marbles got the most points. All black ones were like less points.
Dang,
like we put together a pretty
legit.
like sophisticated game off of marbles. It was pretty.
All right, this is how weird is this? We also had a marble game that we also made up. Okay, table like card table, and we had like a thin kind of like what's that? Like a plastic top over it. You know what I'm talking about? Just so it was like hard on top. Well.
Right.
We made this ring out of Legos, a square ring, okay? Each person had 5 marbles. I think it was about 5 marbles that they picked from, bro. And we spun the marbles in this arena. Literally, it was Beyblades before, like, Beyblades was a thing. Okay. Legit, 100%. So we would spin these marbles in this, like, Lego arena. I named all the marbles. I had one that was like Pepsi, Kiwi, Comet.
Pepsi, Kiwi.
Like, okay? And we even made like carrying cases with Legos for these marbles, bro.
That's lit.
And like the neighborhood got involved with it, and like we were all collecting marbles, playing spinning marbles, and whoever marble doesn't spin the most loses. But like
That's
we
crazy.
found like there were certain marbles with more texture, like if they bounced off the other marble more.
Yes.
It would do
those textured marbles, the marbles that had like the matte finish on it.
And the we had ones with the matte finish and the speckles and stuff.
The matte finish ones used to be hard because like they were not on the skin on your fingers when we like shot them the way we shot them. Then they wouldn't they gripped too much. We needed like the straight up smooth shiny jumps, and we just
Bro, there was this one marble I
marbles
had.
are so lit.
One marble, it was a metal marble, so it was heavier than the other ones, but it was the exact same size.
Oh.
Bro, it was like, I'm pretty sure like everybody wanted it banned, but I was like, no, like it's my marble, because I was the only one who had one.
Yeah.
Anyways, I just think that's funny. But tangents aside, good. Everything's going well. Play God of War.
I forgot we were doing good, bad, bad. Yeah,
I know,
yeah.
right? But God of War is dope. No worries here.
That's what's up. Good, bad for me. Bad. You can hear it in my voice a little bit probably, but I was sick all last week, and I'm just recovering, and I'm good now. But
You started getting sick though last on the podcast.
Yeah.
Right?
Started getting sick on the podcast, and for me, whenever I do get sick, I'm sick for exactly, and it's over the years it's never changed. I'm sick for exactly 3 to 4 days. One day I feel like dying, and then by like the 5th day I'm good. It's so weird. I don't know why it happens like that for me, but Saturday, Monday, Tuesday I felt like dying. Wednesday it was like almost done, and then this has all been recovery. Like I'm good. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm good.
Wow.
So yeah, I was sick. So that was bad. Sucks being sick. It all was because of the stupid weather being up and down and crazy all the time, and I've gotten this weird thing where I don't wear jackets the way I'm supposed to. Like a kid who like never wants to wear their jacket. I don't know. I need to get over that. But
Right.
Yeah. So that was bad. Good. Let's see. I don't know. I think everything's good. I can't say that there's been like one amazing thing, but I don't know. I'm in good spirits. Everybody's healthy. Everybody's doing well. Dog.
Doing well. Dude, still
Yeah.
here. Dude, I listen to Views again.
You love it.
I like Views.
I listened to Nothing Was the Same again this week, and it
Do
was
it. Do
it
it.
was great. What?
Do it.
What?
Extremely hot.
So I have a
Extreme.
I have a really big hot take that when it's all said and done years from now, I think that Nothing Was the Same might be my favorite Drake album. I know that sounds like blasphemy, and it's not how I feel necessarily right now. I can just see the way I'm aging, and beat wise and his subject matter wise, what he's trying to do on that album, I think will last longer than some of the sonic things that are happening on Take Care. And I think maybe I'll be like, you know what, this is my favorite. I don't know.
Do you feel like Kendrick is going to be the same? Like your favorite Good Kid, Mad City? Or do you think that's going to change too?
The only thing it could switch to is Damn.
Right.
And I really liked that album, but Good Kid, Mad City may be a timeless piece. Not sure, though.
I could see that.
I need to go back to Good Kid, Mad City. Haven't done that in a few months. It's been a minute. That backseat freestyle is amazing.
That.
I went back all the way to Born Sinner on J. Cole.
Favorite album, still Forest Hills?
Yes. But Born Sinner had some tracks. I think Born Sinner might be his most slept on album. That was a great album. Mm-hmm. People just didn't really, I don't know. But yeah, man, good is just everything. Life is good.
Hey, hopefully you guys are doing good.
Drinking more water, being successful out here. We're trying. So we hope that you guys are doing well, and let us know
Doing well.
what you think about the show. You can
guys
do
can
that by
reach
going to
us.
iTunes.
You can go to iTunes, listen to us there. Stitcher, listen to us there. Watch us on YouTube. You can go to our website at www.daps and poundsent.com, where you can stream the show or download the show from there as well. Reach us on Twitter and Instagram at Daps_pounds. Hit us up. Let us talk to the boys.
Yeah.
Talk to the boys. Let us know what you want us to talk about.
Yeah.
What do you want us to review?
Yeah.
Dappies out there.
Yeah.
Talk to the boys.
It is time for our new music segment. Like I said, we're going to be playing that REEB, that new REEB Good Pill at the very end of the show. But right now we're going to get into everything that was released this week. And I will say that we got to start off, right? It's only right to start off with J. Cole.
J. Cole.
Brought up Born Sinner, segueing into J. Cole, KOD.
Kill Our Demons.
Yep. Kids on Drugs.
Kids on Drugs, King Overdose.
Yes. So this came out of nowhere. He gave us a couple of days notice that he was going to release this album. We had a feeling that J. Cole was going to start doing something soon. We just didn't know when. He did some, which I think this is really cool. So he did the pop-up shops in New York and London. Where he said, no phones, no anything, just get there, right? People came and they got a chance to listen to the whole album. And I think that as far as promotion goes, that does a lot. Like that says like, I don't know, there's like this exclusivity thing because people feel left out.
He started that with Forest Hill.
Yeah.
That honestly still the coolest.
Going to people's houses and stuff.
Going to people's houses. No, but remember he bought the old house and he brought people, a select group of people. They gave them all iPods and they let them roam the house while they listened to Forest Hill Drive.
So cool.
Crazy.
And even J. Cole's Dollar and Dream tours that he used to do.
Oh, yeah.
Where
it
you
was
had
only
a buck and you go and you just have to be there at the right time. And you, like, he really knows how to capture his audience. And I think that's why his audience is so, like his audience loves him. And I think it's because of stuff like that.
1985,
He's like a guy
he even says
people.
it. He knows.
Yeah. So KOD dropped, and to say that there are mixed reviews would be saying the least. I would say that there are a lot of mixed reviews about this. The album art is a king that looks like he is wasted out of his mind, and a bunch of kids underneath him. One looks like they were on Molly. One looks like they're smoking. One looks like they're sipping scissor. I mean, there's just...
Well, and don't forget the theme. Like, there's like ghost figures, which is so... So the album art, once J. Cole explained what KOD means in 3 different phases, that album art reflects that 100%.
Yes. So it's just one of those things that draws you in, though. You are automatically brought to this place where you're like, what's going on? I got to pay attention to this. It is 12 tracks long, and he has a message. It's clear that he has a message, right? There are people feeling like he's dissing all the Lils on this. There are people feel like he's talking about medication on this, which he is for sure. Overall, I think that his message is great. And I think that he is needed. And I like his rapping ability. Beat-wise, my thing is I feel like some songs blended a little bit when it came to the beat. And I feel like his message would have been served better on louder beats, things that would have been more up-tempo. But I think he dulled everything down to force you to pay attention to the words. So it's kind of a give and take there. What do you think overall?
I think it is a needed album. Replay value is all personal opinion at this point, which it is for everything. However, there's certain songs where you can tell just the melodies are so catchy that you feel like, okay, this is going to have a lot of replay value. Cardi B's album, it's meant to have a lot of replay value. The hooks and everything like that. This project, I think, it, like Malcolm said, it's needed. I personally, it was hard because I've heard J. Cole write catchy hooks. Yeah. He's done it for a long time. So the fact that he's gone away from that upsets me personally because I'm not shy away from it. I love hooks. I love melodies. ATM has a good melody though. That's already been stuck in my head. Count it up.
Count it up. They're using it for the NBA playoffs too.
Count it up. Count it. So that one's good. Great storytelling on this album. I really thought though it was gonna go back to that Forest Hill Drives.
I did too.
Really thought he was gonna come for rappers' heads. I really like me personally in my mind. And again, I'm not the artist, so it's just a fan's opinion on what he would love to see J. Cole do. Like, if J. Cole, he needs, in my opinion, to solidify himself back. Like, in his own right, he is on a top game. But if everybody was like, yo, J. Cole's number one, no ifs, ands, or buts about it, can you imagine he needs that twisted dark fantasy type album where the production value is just as big as his message?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And where his experimental songs create a different, like Runaway is a very experimental song in certain aspects, right? Like rap wise, they're like, this doesn't make sense with the piano, everything like that. And I just kind of wanted more production out of it, a little bit more melody. Storytelling was on point and everything, but if you just go back to listen to Forest Hill Drives, or like, she don't want to be saved, don't save her, she don't want to be, like, those type of melodies and hooks are just not present really in this project at all.
Yep.
And so I liked it. I thought it was good. However, I really honestly, I would be shocked if somebody was like, this is my favorite J. Cole album. If you really break down all of his albums that he produced, if somebody was like, this is my favorite J. Cole album, I'd be like, what? For real? Like, this is your favorite? Yeah. However, respected albums, this is going to be a respected project. Why? Because it was more about the message of everything is. However, me saying that makes me appreciate Kendrick Lamar more because he presents a message in a way that can cross the genres and cross the gaps. You know what I mean? Because he has messages on his songs too, but he presents it in a way like that just is more, I don't know.
No, I totally understand what you're saying, and I have to say that I agree with you. You know when like movie stars do like a passion project, it's something they really care about and they could care less about what the industry feels like. So, you know, Brad Pitt or somebody will go film a movie in India or something that will make no money and stuff like that, and it'll get critically acclaimed, but no one will really care about it because it's not in the zeitgeist of what people are used to seeing from them. And I think J. Cole, this is his passion project. He put this out because it's something he really wanted to do. He really felt it. And the album artwork and everything, it just feels like this weird project that he had dreamt up that he had to do. To Pimp a Butterfly, in my opinion, is that for Kendrick.
Right.
For me, Kendrick loves jazz and loves funk and loves the messages that he was talking about. And at that time, we were coming right up on the crux of Trayvon Martin and everything, and he was like, we gotta get this
Black Lives Matters.
We gotta get this project out. You know what I mean? And the message and what it stood for, that was what that was for him. Mm-hmm. And I feel like this is his version. Like, this is his project to kind of do that on. So that's why I'm not gonna hate it. I'm not gonna fault it because I think that this is the mode he's in right now in life. He looks a 180 of, if you look at the album cover of his very first project and what he looks like now, like it looks like a 180 of what he looks like. He is truly in a different place in the industry. And KOD, ATM, Motivate, Kevin's Heart, Brackets, and 1985. Those to me are super hard. I love those.
Yeah.
Those are good. I can rock with those. The rest, it was all about messaging. And I heard a lot of damn influence on this, to be honest with you. I heard a lot of Kendrick Lamar influence on this with the changing of the voice and things like that. Not to say J. Cole's never done that, because he has, but not to the point where it's carried a theme throughout the way that it did for Kendrick on Damn.
Yes, it did.
So,
Kendrick Lamar.
Interesting. Very, very interesting. I don't hate this project, though.
Do you think it's a hindrance or a what's the opposite of hindrance? A benefit?
A benefit or hindrance, yeah, that works.
That he does everything on his own.
I think to him it's a benefit because he looks at it like I'll go out on my own sword. Like I'll make the music that I think sounds good to me, and if people hate it, then it's me. I can't be mad at the label or anything like that, because if you listen to his lyrics, a lot of stuff is geared towards the label is making people do this. They're just the system, the industry is pushing this whack stuff out. Like, and I feel like him doing everything on his own, he might feel as if he's in control and he's putting out that real stuff. Now, I, as a fan of his, think it's a hindrance because there's Kanye production I would want to hear him on. There is, and he works with No ID on the last album, or on, excuse me, on Forest Hills Drive. He worked with No ID, and
he had a couple people that helped with this one.
But I think it's a bit of a hindrance, a bit.
Yeah. And also, too, I thought he was going to be hungry, but he doesn't care to be hungry.
Yeah.
That's the thing, like, this album taught me, is he doesn't want to be on the top anymore. Like, in a way, he kind of does, but he doesn't. You know what I mean? It's like...
Yeah. I think the cadence is there. Like, there were times where he was like, but I was like, oh, he's going to snap. And then he just never really quite did it.
Yeah. I don't know. But, yeah, my hypes, I really thought, like I said, I tweeted, I said, I have a feeling that J. Cole's coming back, and this is going to be Simba killing Scar. And it was like Simba. It was like Simba being like, yo, I'm Simba, and then that's all he did.
Yeah. It was like Simba when he goes off to find himself, you know?
Still, yeah.
Staying out there.
Yeah.
Being like, you know what? That's what they call a kingdom, but I can just have my kingdom out here and do what I want.
Yeah.
It was like he just stayed gone.
Like he did, okay, like he didn't need to attack. Like it is what it is. But I don't know. It's just, I wanted more. That's what it comes down to. I just wanted more. Like I wanted to finish this album and immediately go, I'm not done listening to this album yet. And when I listened to this album all the way through, I was like, that was cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when I listened to Kendrick Lamar's album all the way through, I was like, yo, I gotta listen to that again. Like I didn't even take everything in. Or like when I listened to Drake's project, I'm like, yo, like I just want to listen to those songs again. Like that, I can't stop thinking about that one song or that one track. Or
what will this do to your expectations about the next J. Cole project?
Well, Jay Adams said like I asked if he's excited. You know, I put up a Twitter poll, "Are you excited?" And he's like, "No, I'm not falling for it again." And I fell for it again. And so next time, I'm going to anticipate J. Cole because I am a hip hop fan in general. So him being in the system, like. Well, like, we know J. Cole's name, and we're always going to respect his name. So, no matter what, whether if the music is made for me or if it's made to be a message or whatnot, I'm going to pay attention, and I'm still going to get excited listening to it. I was excited listening to it. I'm glad I heard it. Now, after you hear that, and then you have the choice to listen to whatever you want, I'm not going to go back to it and always listen to it. So that's what I would hope for in the next album, and I'm not going to expect that anymore.
From the last album, For Your Eyes Only, the song that I went back to multiple times before this, like the song that's on a couple of playlists of mine, is the song For Your Eyes Only. Because I really like the story that tells. I really like that song. I love
Neighbors.
Neighbors is amazing too.
Was crazy.
Neighbors is on my is on playlist too.
Yeah, Neighbors is great.
From this, there will be a couple that I do that with. But the entire album, I'm not going to go back and listen to the entire album.
Right.
So I agree with you. But it's still Cole World. I still love J. Cole.
He's in our top 10 again.
He's going to move some records. He's going to do well. He broke the first day. Spotify listens. He is going to do well. And for the Twitter community that hates J. Cole and claims that he's finished and has felt like that for a while, stop buying the music. Stop. Like, I want to see J. Cole flop. If the hate that people claim on Twitter is real, because they did the same thing after For Your Eyes Only, and he broke the first day Spotify listens. It's like, stop listening. I want to see that. And that's not going to happen with this. People are talking about this. It's been used. They're using ATM right now for the NBA playoffs. Like, he's still a popular artist. So until I see that, it's still Cold World. He's still doing his thing. It's just on a weird, different level plateau. He's having his years that he looks like he smells a little bit. And I feel like in a few years, he'll come out of it and he'll start dressing like he smells good. And I think it'll be better.
Now, top 10. Drake, Migos, Kendrick Lamar, Cardi B, Logic, Travis Scott, Ray Sherman, 21 Savage, G-Eazy, and Jay-Z. Are you putting J. Cole in this top 10?
That we talk. Okay, so this is the top 10 that we did a couple episodes ago. No.
Okay.
No. Me personally, no. No. He didn't give me enough lyricism on this for me to be like, yeah, that's dope.
Yeah.
What about you?
Makes sense. I think hype right now, yeah, but then in like 2 weeks.
Because we're talking about hype.
He dropped down. Hottest MCs. I don't know. Maybe I'd switch him with Jay. Maybe.
And I was gonna say, 10. I was gonna say, if there's anything that we do, it would have to be Jay.
Because he's quiet lately, and he's just going on tour. Now, one thing I would change is Travis Scott at 6 and 7 Ray Sherman. I would switch those two.
Yeah, we would switch those, for sure.
I would switch Ray Sherman to be 6. Anyways, just something to think about. So, yeah, J. Cole, KOD, which, again, stands for King Overdosed, Kill Our Demons, or Kids on Drugs. Listen to the message. I do think he does a good job of describing that message in very interesting ways. We give it, I give it probably a C+.
Yeah, and we're close because I give it a B-, so we're right there.
Yeah.
So moving right along to new music, what did you listen to?
I listened to pretty much an EP.
I listened to pretty much an EP.
I like it. Too. I like the name of it because their
too.
Band name is Pretty Much. We've already listened to 10,000 Hours and we felt like that song was like too like blah blah blah. Healthy, in my opinion, was the best song.
Healthy was by far the best song to me.
So Hello was okay. Felt a little too cookie cutter. Yeah. Healthy, I thought was like, I was like, yo, like I like this. Healthy is a good song.
Yep. Healthy is a good song.
4 songs. They're a new boy band. Hello, 10,000 Hours, Healthy, and On My Way. So only 4 tracks if you're looking for a new boy band. It's called Pretty Much, all capitals letters, so you know they're serious. And
I felt like they were serious. I was a little scared.
But Healthy is a good song. I felt like that's a good message that anybody can understand.
Yeah. iTunes is freezing up.
Oh, come on.
iTunes has frozen.
Yo.
iTunes has frozen.
Well, just reset it real quick. Quit. No, you have to go down the bottom, right?
Yeah.
Quit that way. Oh, snaps, your computer's frozen?
I don't know if it's everything. Yeah, it's not everything. It's just iTunes. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. We got it. So, yeah, no, pretty much an EP, little boy bands. What boy band do you wish was, like, around? Do you feel like the boy band sound is needed still?
No.
Okay.
I don't. Because it's hearing people in harmony makes me nervous. I don't know if I want to hear, like, that. As a almost 30-year-old.
Do you feel like duos are needed? I feel like duos should be around more.
Duos
Ray
are
Sherman,
cool.
like, has shown, like, duos can work if you guys can work together.
I'm blanking right now. The duo, the Shut Up and Me, that we were hype on.
Oh, yeah.
Could have been me or whatever. I don't know why I'm blanking on a homeboy.
2 a.m. Club?
Yeah, 2 a.m. Club. That was a duo that I thought was going to win. And like stuff like that, even though that is like on the boy band fringe.
Do you remember that one boy band that Lil Wayne signed to Cash Money? They had this one song I was like, yo, this song is
Slightly.
dope.
Yeah, I do.
And I'm like, they just lost it. And I was like, that's why you don't sign to Cash Money.
No.
Because the song was really good. And I was like, yo, these kids, like, I was like, okay, I see you. Sign to Cash Money. I'm going to Wikipedia one day. We should. For the heck of it, at the end of the show. Wikipedia, who is signed to Cash Money?
Currently?
Yeah, or just in general, because I want to know.
Remember when they signed Limp Bizkit?
Yes, that's why Paris Hilton too. That's why I want to know. Like,
I think Paris Hilton's still technically under contract.
oh gosh,
I
dear
do.
Lord,
I really do.
she probably got that money. And was like, I don't care if I make an EP or not, y'all. I got my money. I'm
Can't
gone.
wait for new Paris Hilton music.
Yeah, right.
So let's see what else we got here. iTunes is back, ladies and gentlemen. I listened to the Maya Project, TKO. Maya was an R&B singer back in the Dizzy, so I always give her that respect to listen to her stuff. There's a couple, it's very like sexual, like sensual music. There was a couple songs that were decent on it. Smoke DZA, listen to Smoke DZA, Not For Sale. Definitely heard some Wale influence on there. I listened to Kimbra, Primal Heart. She's a pop artist I've listened to for a couple of years now. What else did you listen to? Album-wise, there wasn't a lot, guys.
Album-wise, I think that you pretty much covered everything. I've gone back to Cardi.
I have gone back to Cardi, too. I Like It Like That is an absolute smash,
dude, I Like It Like That is great. Moneybag, though, is my track, bro. Moneybag,
I like Moneybag a lot, but it's not what I go back to, dude. I go back to I Like It Like That. I go back to Big and Head, and it's not for me at all. Don't know why I go back to that song.
This is all my nasty boys.
This is for my nasty boys. Yeah, I go back to Big and Head. I go back to I Like It Like That. I go back to Because I Feel Like It, that song with SZA. I go back to those, and I really like them. So, what is going on with iTunes right now?
Dude, it's on another level. Yeah, that's pretty much it for albums, guys. So we're going to go to our hot tracks, our loosey-gooseys, as we call. First off, Ariana Grande. She's coming back. Pop World. Watch out for the little girl who looks like she's 13, but she's way older than that. No Tears Left to Cry. She's not crying about Big Sean anymore.
I'm making it
It's a pop song that has a great album cover.
Bro, I have a feeling she is going to sell records with this album. I just have a feeling like Ellen... Oprah doesn't come on anymore, but I think this is her album. This is the album that she like...
Well, because Katy Perry's like, not around right now.
No. And Katy Perry's last album
she's
was
fine. She got $35 million for that American Idol. Do you, girl?
Man, I would take that job so easily.
She's actually doing great.
Million.
I hate the flack that she's getting because I actually think she's been a good judge.
I'm a big Lionel Richie guy. I love Lionel Richie.
Is he bothering you?
No. I love Lionel Richie. I'm saying like... I
love the judges guy. In general.
Well, here's the problem. I watch The Voice a lot. And so it's hard for me not to compare Luke Bryant to old boy on The Voice, Blake Shelton on The Voice. Because Blake Shelton, they're very different though, actually. But it's hard for me not to feel like they just like grab Luke Bryant to compete. But
right. I think he's still doing a good job.
Luke's okay. It's some of the faces he makes are funny to me. Katie's okay too. I don't really hate the judges on
I like the judges a lot. Wait, honestly, I like her better than J-Lo. She's got a little bit more personality.
Yeah.
And besides, too, they needed a whole fresh take.
Hot take, Katy Perry is a better singer than J-Lo. I know that might be like a big deal.
No, it's not a hot take at all.
No.
Katy Perry has pipes, regardless of what people say. Anyways, no, American Idol's fun. Voice is fun. Guys, hopefully you guys watch that stuff because it's fun. Anyways, Ariana Grande, I think you're right about that. Honestly, she makes pretty solid albums.
She does. Listen, when that Love Me Harder with The Weeknd came out.
That song goes so good. That song is so great.
Bro, that song is amazing. At school at the time, we would go out in St. Louis, and that song would come on, and girls would lose their minds to that song.
It's a great song.
Great song.
I like it too.
Oh, I would lose my
turn it up.
It would go crazy. CLOSE, Close. Travis Scott.
Oh, I was going to ask if we didn't even say if we liked this song.
Oh, the No Tears Left to Cry. It's not for me at all.
It's all right.
It's not for me at all. It's okay.
There's going to be a song, though, that we're like, yeah.
Yeah, I think she's going to have one. It's just not this one. But I think this song will do really well. It is doing really well. Last time I checked, it was in the it was number 1 on iTunes. So
yeah,
it's going to do really well. Ray Shremmerd, and Sway Lee.
Dude, it's coming.
Slim Jimmy.
Can't wait.
Featuring Travis Scott.
Is it this month?
It might be. Close is the name of this track.
Next week is Post.
Yep.
Yes.
this song is good. I like this song.
It's the wackest single though so far.
Yeah, it's the worst one so far, I think.
Dude, Travis Scott is losing his touch.
I don't think so. I think it's just we've heard him all summer. We've heard him all winter on different it's been nonstop Travis Scott features. People just making his sound like I'm telling you that's the problem.
No, he's got a baby to feed. He needs to turn it up.
I mean, I think
he needs to go harder.
I don't know, man. It's just kind of crazy.
Well, he's been working on Kanye's album. You can tell.
Yeah, for sure.
Because he went out to Wyoming and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we didn't mention that, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
We are super excited. Kanye West dropping June 1st, or the beginning of June. Is it June 1st?
June 1st is Kanye. June 8th is Kid Cudi and Kanye.
Yes.
Tiana Taylor, which I'm actually pretty excited about the Tiana Taylor album.
And King Push in May. But we get Kanye West to start the month of June and Drake to end the month of June. Yes. With a Kid Cudi and Drake or Kanye in the middle.
A week apart.
Dude, I can't wait.
June 1st and June 8th. A week apart, he's dropping material. It's kind of crazy. It's really crazy. So we have Russ dropped a new single, Basement, featuring Jesse Reyes. I'm a big fan of Jesse Reyes. Russ, not so much.
Yo, Russ is like, he digs his own hole.
He does.
Like somebody was like, yo, he works so hard. I was talking, it was on Facebook or whatever, and I'm like, yeah, but I don't like him. And then I said, I pointed out, nobody in the industry messes with him.
No.
Why? Because he's a cocky little.
Yeah. He's a cocky little.
He does not seem like somebody who I would want to be around. Like
the things he does on his Instagram. I don't know if you saw it or not, but
I don't follow him.
When I don't follow him either, but his fans made him plaques for selling records. Like he didn't get them from a record label. His fans made plaques and sent them to him. And he's taking pictures and he's like, F the industry. My fans make my plaques. Listen, bro, you can say that all you want, but there's not a lot of people that can get away with that. Eminem got away with it for a long time because his musical ability was supreme. So he could say, forget the industry and stuff like that. But I don't think that he has any friends in the industry right now, and if people are afraid of him because they're afraid of what he'll say. Because I
feel like he's getting his streams from overseas.
Oh, he's huge overseas.
Yeah,
I think he is.
He's not, in my opinion, I don't think he's that big here in the U.S. Now, his one single that he had, that song's great. I'm not gonna knock him for that. The big one that he had, it's a great song. However, I feel like he's just kind of missing the mark on a lot of tracks. There's just something.
A lot of them sound similar too.
Well, and there's just this song. There's just something it's just there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just there. Yeah, I respect that he works hard and everything, but now he's so entitled because he's like, do you know what I've been through? Look at me now. Everybody praise me because look, I'm on the top now. Okay, David didn't brag about killing Goliath all the time. Shut up.
Janelle Monáe dropped I Like That. I actually do like this song. It's all about she's a woman and she is a woman that was made fun of, and now she owns her femininity and she owns her kind of places in the world as a boss, and she did it on her own and blah blah blah. It was a dope little song, I think. Saw Baby is out here heating up in the streets, Twitter tells me. He drops Outstanding featuring 21 Savage. I actually kind of like this song.
21.
Wiz Khalifa with a 420 freestyle. Trap Wiz for sure. I like this song.
Cabin Fever Wiz for sure.
Yep. Likely dropped Deep End. It's okay. There's nothing to go crazy about, I don't think. Khalid, Black, and Ty Dolla $ign released OTW, which stands for On the Way, and this is
the best song hands down.
Guess what? Best song of 2018.
Dude, this song, I've listened to this
Hot
song
take.
5 times at least a day. I love this song.
Best single song of 2018. I said it here. It's
on track with that or God's Plan.
No, this is better. I know how crazy that sounds.
Okay.
I know how crazy that sounds.
However, I will say this. Who would have thought that Khalid Black and Ty Dolla $ign sound like if they made a group album together, bro? They sound so good, and yet they still sound like themselves.
They're
every
so
single one of them.
too, yeah.
I was like, I love every single verse.
Listen,
I love every single chorus. I love every single note.
This is my favorite song of 2018.
It's so good.
It's so good.
It's funny though because you want that hot.
No,
like I told you,
that's what I was going to say.
This song was,
when I first heard it, I was like, "This is good." And then after what had happened was when I was like doing stuff, I was like,
on the outside, I'll be on the way.
I was like humming. I was like, man, let me go back to listen to the song. And I was like, yo,
it's so good.
This is crazy. I listened to it all day.
Dude, it's
like
so good.
This song, the melody, it's musical. Like,
okay, do you think?
bam.
I think Ty Dolla $ign wrote the chorus. Sounds like a Ty Dolla $ign chorus.
It does. It really sounds like a Ty Dolla $ign chorus. Yeah.
So I think he wrote the chorus.
I think you're right.
But oh my gosh, the Black verse too. Black sounds great in this verse.
His vocal. There's like something in his voice.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. Black is great.
Dude, this song is so good. Khalid's here to stay.
Khalid's next album, he's out of here. Like I know he's already big, but his next album, goodbye to
we
like.
just heard Young, Dumb, and Broke still on the radio.
Yo, Young, Dumb, and Broke is a minute ash.
Here's the thing, okay? So I work with people at Lexus. Talking about Noelle. She is like, I think, late 40s. Loves Young, Dumb, and Broke. Her favorite song right now. Like, so Khalid's got an ability. A high school kid's got the ability to make like people from all generations be like, yo, this song is dope. But this song, I like Saturday, bro.
The song is so hard.
I listened to it as much as I possibly could. Hard.
Khalid's next album, bro. He is out of here.
I'll be on the way.
Billie English featuring Khalid again. This song's all right. It's okay. I didn't hate the song at all. Billie English dropped an album last year, and it was like that one where she was like in the yellow room with all red, and she had like some R&B stuff on there, but then some alternative stuff. She's kind of all over the place, but I didn't mind this at all. This is pretty good. Liam Payne, J Balvin.
Didn't they also have a video that was only like Spotify exclusive for that track?
Yes, they did.
Yeah,
they did.
Which is interesting because Spotify's trying to figure out how it can beat out Apple iTunes from trying to take over.
Yeah, I believe his name is Mike Cherry. Just left Apple, and he's going to Spotify.
Which I'm interested to know how that changes things.
Yeah,
because it was only for the hip hop curators.
Yeah. And then we have new Chainsmokers, Somebody featuring Drew Love. I wasn't really feeling this track. Wasn't for me necessarily.
Dude, Chainsmokers, like, I'm done trying. I'm gonna like not even want to listen to your album.
Pooh Bear, he dropped Perdido, featuring J Balvin. I like this record a lot. It's
Go check out Sneaker Shopping with J Balvin.
Leon Bridges Beyond, his album A Good Thing is coming soon. I can't wait. I think this album's gonna be great. Really, really great.
100%.
Georgia Smith, she dropped Blue Lights. Really excited about her album coming out really, really soon. Georgia Smith is absolutely gorgeous, and I wish she would marry me. Sean Paul, Major Lazer, Tip on It. I downloaded it. I like it. Tip on it. I like it.
Tip on it.
Let's see what else dropped. Damian Marley. I love this song, Medication Remix, with Stephen Marley, Wiz Khalifa, and Ty Dolla $ign.
Pretty much.
Jack and Jack dropped Stay With Me. I don't know if it's their voice inflections or what.
Dude,
but something is like keeping me from.
It's because Vine.
It might be that.
It's
I just
Vine,
see
bro.
them and I just see like two really cheesy kids, and I'm just like, what are we doing? What are we doing? But Jack and Jack dropped Stay With Me. Closer from last week, I like more than this. But I can see, just like some of the other songs we've talked about today, I can see where there's a market for it. I can definitely see where it's not for me, but I understand how some people are really going to like this.
Put it in drive.
Was there anything else that dropped, or we're getting into last week now? Might be.
I think that's it, man.
Just about it. Yeah.
There wasn't a whole lot.
Wasn't a whole lot. wasn't a whole lot of stuff this week. But if we missed anything and we didn't talk about anything, let us know and we will be sure to talk about it next week. Once again, that's Daps_pounds where you can find us. And on the note of new music, remember that we're going to be playing that new REEB Good Pill at the end of this episode. So if you are looking for that, keep watching, keep listening for that because we have that new REEB for you. It's been a couple weeks now. How do you feel about Nice for What? Do you feel like it's still held up?
Yeah, it does. I like it. Like God's on the way though is all I want to listen to right now. It is true. I've listened to Guatemala actually a couple more times as well.
Guatemala's great.
Didn't go back to Bozzy actually, which is interesting. Thought I kind of would, but I haven't.
I went back to a couple songs from Bozzy.
Joyride definitely didn't go back to. It sucks. No Drama though is still a banger, bro.
No Drama is a fire piece.
Banger.
No Drama is a fire piece.
So I mean, no, Nice for What's great. I'm excited to see what the next track is going to be because Drake always does a rollout. I personally hope those 3 songs aren't going to be on the album. However, they will, and they're going to be at the very end because Drake knows that the more all these streams that he's got from that, throw it at the end of the album because immediately when the song comes out, congratulations, your album's already certified gold because of all the streams that you've had.
Yeah.
So
I agree, and
that's probably what he's gonna do.
That makes sense.
But I'm excited to see what that happens. I'm just excited for music in general this year, where it's all going, what's all gonna be happening. Coachella was big this year, I think too, which is interesting, and I think it's cool that I think Coachella is awesome for the fact that we can all watch performances, and I hope there's gonna be more places like that start doing that. I hope Lollapalooza will start doing that as well.
The only thing Lala does do it. They do it on Red Bull. Remember?
Oh yeah. Because we watched Xavier.
It's not as easy. You have to have
YouTube.
The Red Bull.
T-Mobile is the reason why it works on YouTube because they pay like probably a buttload of money.
Yeah. I used my PS4 for Lollapalooza, the Red Bull app. It's free to download, and that's how I was able to watch it. The only thing is it's not as organized as Coachella having the 3 channels. Like they had 2 or 3 channels too, but it's just, you can look on the YouTube for Coachella and see the lineup and everything like that. A little more research has to go into it for Lolla. So, I think Coachella's dope. The only thing about Coachella is I'm mad because I heard that last night Destiny's Child did Independent Women. I would love to see that. So Beyonce performed at Coachella for her second week.
So did she change everything?
She changed some stuff. So for Mi Gente, she brought out J Balvin, and they did it together. That was different. Jay and her did a longer set.
She sing Halo?
I think she did, and then I think Destiny's Child did different songs. So
that's tight.
She switched some things up a little bit, but
good for her. Queen.
Yeah. Shout out
Queen
to
Bee. She does deserve to be called Queen Bee after those performances.
Yeah, she's a gangster for sure. A little salty about Eminem not letting people stream last week's performance because he brought out Dre, he brought out 50 Cent, and I would have liked to see that.
Whatever.
So yeah. Let's see what else is going on.
Just NBA playoffs, pretty much.
NBA playoffs are going on.
We don't know what's going to happen. Shout out to the Pelicans, though. Sindarius Thornwell, right? Sindarius Thornwell starts now for the Clippers. He was like on Twitter, I think it was game 2. He was like, I've been trying to tell y'all, like, Pelicans are about that business. Like, they're that serious. So as a player, who's like saying, like, no, like, I played these guys. Like, I know they are a serious threat.
Hot take. There are times that I watch Anthony Davis and I think he is better than KD. There are times. I don't think he can shoot from outside as well. But if his
down low presence is way better than KD. So that's where they switch.
Yeah. If he had an outside J, the way that KD can just stroke it from 3 if he wants to, he would be better.
He'd be the ultimate package.
I still think that KD is better. Don't get me wrong. But there are times that I'm watching AD and I'm like, yo.
Do you think that if Boogie was on the team that they'd be going to the Western Finals?
You know what's funny? I almost like them playing without Boogie more. The game is bigger, right?
Yeah.
Like, because when AD has to play on the left or right block, everything's congested because that's where Boogie is too. And they have to kick out for 3. But when they just have AD can fake for 3. They can just spread the ball out more. It's not all centralized in the middle. We'll see what they do when Boogie gets back, but I think Boogie can be used. I just think they should not play them at the same time as much necessarily, and maybe work it out.
Are you scared for Oklahoma City?
Yeah, actually, yo, Mitchell is a different like.
Him and Simmons, bro. They're next up. They're the next stars.
He's about to be wild. Simmons is
like
some of the passes that Simmons has, like that cross court one hand.
That's LeBron-esque, bro. LeBron used to do that.
It's Magic Johnson
still does it
too.
too.
Like it's crazy. I think Ben Simmons is here.
I think that's
for real.
That's the way it was. Magic, LeBron, and now Simmons.
Yeah, I think that's what it's going to be.
The big point guard, the big like, holy crap! How are they doing this with their size?
Yeah.
Which is funny because, when he was at LSU, everybody's like, this could be the next LeBron. And I was like, yo, this kid's not, I don't see it. And then now, like, he's like, I've had this ability the whole time, bro. I was just trying not to get injured so I could get to the NBA.
A lot of people couldn't see it. And he didn't like LSU. It's okay. I still rep him. But
you need to get that LSU Ben Simmons jersey, bro.
I know I do.
Actually, that'd be a hot one to get,
That'd be a hard
bro.
jersey. But listen, at LSU, he just didn't do anything. I watched the documentary thing, and he was saying like the American school system and curriculum is different than Australia, and like
right.
He was trying to get used to it, trying to get his grades up. And he went to LSU where he knew that he could like still be seen by national audiences, but not have a lot of pressure. He got offers from Kentucky. He got offers from all those big places. He just wanted to go to LSU because he knew that at LSU he could just like hang out, party, like he could still like do whatever he wanted to pretty much and just leave whenever he was ready to. So I think that Ben Simmons is for real. I think he's here. Ben Simmons, Mitchell,
but Ben Simmons is rookie of the year because he's dating Tanashi.
Yeah. Listen, he's the MVP to me because he's dating Tanashi. He's the MVP of the league.
That's funny.
Because he's dating Tanashi. Whoa, what a smoke show she is. Huh. Oh, man. Oh, man.
Do you think the Warriors are still going... I don't know.
I feel like Steph could play right now if he wanted to, if I'm being 100% honest. I think Steve Kerr feels like he could play. I feel like he's fine. I feel like they're just like...
it's the beginning. It's round one.
We're going to...
Do you think Houston is still the team to beat, though? Or is it Warriors? Dude, the West is hard. There's so much in the West, but the East side...
The West is hard because I thought Portland was going to do damage this year. McCollum is amazing, but they got swept. I still think it's the Houston Rockets.
I really am starting to think Philly is going to be the
out of the East. I do too, bro. There's something about like when JJ Redick's on, that dude with the cleft lip. Yo, he can ball. Zarek or whatever his name is.
I call him Clef.
Fam,
No, I'm just kidding.
He can ball. I was like, what? Yeah. How are you this good? JJ Redick is like this tough little dude, like the only Duke player I've ever liked ever. He can ball for real.
Curious, do you think Cavaliers are that bad, or do you think everybody's not realizing Indiana is that good?
A little bit of both. I think that if the Cavaliers had this roster for a year or two and we're going into this playoffs, they would dominate the playoffs. Bro, Rodney Hood's amazing. George Hill's really good. But in the pregame interview yesterday or whenever it was that they last played, they were like, what's your role on this team? He was like, I don't know. We're still trying to figure it out. I think that's the problem. I don't think they're half as bad as people think. I just think it's hard for them to get it all together. LeBron's trying to figure out how to talk to them, like how to get everything right. It feels like they have all the pieces, but they're just in different places, and LeBron's trying to hold it together, and it's imploding a little bit. But they have the talent to win the chip, if I'm being honest with you. I really do. I think they have the talent, but they're not going to do it this year. No. If they win this year, I'll be like, yeah, I'll say it. I'll be like, LeBron's probably the GOAT.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense because their team...
Like, they're just not... like, it's not...
It's not like Houston, where Houston's like, oh, I'm on the bench, and now everybody is still, like, going off.
Yeah.
Like, when Harden was on the bench and Chris Paul was like, all right, I'll take over. Don't worry.
No.
Because he doesn't have that player. Kyrie was the player, like... And let's be honest, if Jordan wasn't on, like it was like Pippen was gonna be like, all right, I got you, don't worry. Just be here.
If they win this year, it is 100% all LeBron. All LeBron just being extraordinary.
I don't know if his body can do it. Like, I was like, good Lord, like, this guy looks tired after the first quarter. I don't know how he can stay on the...
I want him to go to Philly so bad,
Dude,
bro.
oh, my God.
Bro, can you imagine? But then I kind of don't want him to go to Philly because I want Ben to, like...
do his own thing?
Yeah, and if he goes to Philly, some of his light will be dimmed. I don't know.
I think Kawhi would be a great fit for Philly. Kawhi would be the perfect fit for Philly.
That'd be so much fun.
Don't you agree?
So much fun to watch. A lot of fun to watch.
Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that's just a little bit of NBA talk.
Yeah, guys, a little bit of NBA playoff talk. We are going to finish up this episode, though, the only way we know how. That's 101 conversation starters for couples about to play that REEB Good Pill for the very first time any place ever right after this. So stay tuned. Dobie, 101 conversation starters for couples. Oh, man. What?
It's just so serious. It's very specific.
Okay.
In TV's, Don't laugh. You'll make me laugh. In TV's The Andy Griffith Show, Barney, is it Barney Fife?
Yeah.
Barney Fife once told Andy that the biggest purchase he ever made was a septic tank for his parents' wedding anniversary. What gift would you like to give your parents?
When I establish myself, I'm gonna get my dad a 78 Oldsmobile 442.
Dang.
And I've had that on my mind for a long time. He had that car, and that was like his young, wild and free car. And he worked on it and worked on it and worked on it and got speeding ticket after speeding ticket after speeding ticket until it just wasn't. It made no sense to have a car that fast and everything anymore because he just got in trouble with it. So he put it up. He got something new, and that's what started him getting into trucks. So I would get him that just as like a blast from the past type of thing. He would probably drive it only once in a while, but that is technically his dream car, and he had to put it down. So I would get him that. My mom, I would get a house with like a maid and like a butler and like all that stuff. So house for mom. Dad gets the whip.
I don't know what I would get mom, honestly. Dad, I would get a Mini Coupe, a custom Mini Coupe.
He likes coupes?
Yeah, he likes coupes, but I'd get it customized, like Carolina out, like garnet black. You know what I mean? Like it'd have to be like embroidered USC on the headrest, like type customization.
Okay.
If I could do anything. Now, my mom, I don't know, because she's very just like...
Just get your mom, like, just buy her a bed and breakfast to manage. I feel like she can like help people. She can like clean up. She can like
That's funny.
She can just like talk to people as they come through the door. I feel like she'd be so happy.
A bread and breakfast for her. Yeah, she would like that.
Be like, here, mom, this is yours.
That's funny. Ladies and gentlemen, this was episode 13, season 2 of the Daps and Pounds show. You can get us at Daps_Pounds. Make sure you stay and listen for that Good Pill single. You guys will be able to listen to it first of the time. So
Yep.
Chase your dreams. Hit us up Twitter, Instagram. We love you guys.
Yeah, we love you. We forever love you. My name is Malky. To my left, we have
Dobie.
Represent two mics.
Two friends.
And one show.
The Daps and Pounds show.
Woo! Peace, y'all. Shout out to the shout out. Gang, gang, gang.
Side effects don't come around with her. Can't remember how my heart aches with this one. Already know how this one differs. And by the way she puts me first, she's a keeper. Finally glad that I'll be okay. Been full of misguided prescriptions, overdue medications. Been harming myself for too long. Started to believe that true love was all a fiction, only a man-made tradition. You can't go without a dose for too long. I don't know about you, but I know about me. Oh, 'cause the way that you light up my world in the dark got me feeling so free. It's something about you, not the man out of me. Oh, good pill to me. Yeah, she's a good pill to me. Maybe I'm addicted to this one. An overdose won't give me the same No cold sweats, yeah, no shivers. I love the way she puts me off rhythm. She gives me everything, all I need, honestly, yeah. Was full of misguided prescriptions, overdue medications. Been harming myself for too long. Used to believe that true love was all a fiction, only a man-made tradition. I can't go without a dose for too long. No, I don't know about you, but I know about me. Oh, 'cause the way that you light up my world in the dark got me feeling so free. It's something about you, about the man out of me. Oh, don't you run out on me like a fiend in the street. She's a good girl to me. Hey, oh, she's a good girl to me. Hey, oh, and I don't wanna be without my baby. Oh, yeah, she's a good girl to me. She's a good girl to me. And she's a good pillow, it's changing my wrongs. I'm the weight that always drags her along. I don't know what she sees that's so much better than me. I don't know. She's a good pill to me.